My child, my beloved, listen carefully, because the moment your eyes touched this message, heaven took a deep breath. Something sacred opened for you, something you were never supposed to skip. I am standing beside you right now, holding a truth that has been locked away for years, and today you have been chosen to hear it. Not tomorrow, not later, now, before the last 3 minutes vanish like smoke. Before I reveal this sacred truth, let me tell you something important. If you want to keep receiving messages like this, messages that heaven itself pushes toward you, hit the subscribe button now. Don't miss heaven's timing. Don't let divine messages pass you by. When you subscribe, a gate in the spiritual world stays open for you, and the signs reach you faster, clearer, louder. My child, my beloved, someone in heaven whispered your name with such trembling love that the entire realm stopped. I saw their face. I witnessed the ache in their eyes and how deeply they still love you. I felt the urgency. They asked me to reach you before it becomes too late, before the mistake coming in your love life becomes permanent. This is not a warning meant to scare you. This is a call meant to save you. The person in heaven has watched you cry silently. They've seen you trust the wrong hearts and settle for half love when heaven created you for a love that fills your soul. And today, they couldn't stay quiet anymore. They asked me to intervene because you are about to make a choice in love that will change everything. My child, my beloved, someone in your life right now is showing you signs. You feel them pulling away. You sense them acting strangely. Their words don't match their actions, their love doesn't match their promises. And every night when you close your eyes, a part of your heart feels the truth but is afraid to accept it. Heaven says your intuition is right. You are not imagining it, something is shifting. The person you love in heaven couldn't watch you get hurt again. They know the pattern, the pain, the cycle you've been trapped in. And today they begged me, Michael, to reach you before you break again. I am telling you this with divine honesty, your love life stands at a point where one wrong step can close the door to your destiny. Someone is coming toward you with beautiful intentions, a pure heart, and a soul connection so deep that even heaven watches them with awe. But before this soul reaches you, someone else, someone who doesn't deserve your heart, is trying to pull you back with confusion. Heaven sees this. They see the spiritual threads, the future, the danger, the blessing. They see the truth you can't perceive from the ground. That is why they asked me to rush to you. This is why you are reading this now. And this is why you cannot ignore this moment. Someone is about to confess something to you, something shocking, something emotional, something that could shake the foundation of your heart. Heaven doesn't want you to be taken by surprise. They want you to be prepared. A message is forming in someone's heart on earth, one that connects your past, your present, and the future you are walking into. If you feel chills while reading this, it is not an accident. It is the presence of the person in heaven standing behind you. They've waited so long for this moment, so long to guide your love life from a higher realm, to remove the wrong people from your path, and to lead you to a connection that will honor your soul the way you deserve. They are trying to tell you something about a person you care about right now. Someone is not being truthful with you. They are hiding something that will affect your destiny if you do not open your eyes. I cannot let you walk blindly into that storm. Heaven says don't ignore the signs. The person meant for you will not confuse your soul. They will not drain your spirit. They will not darken your days. You have been carrying someone emotionally for too long, taking on their silence, their mixed signals, their inconsistencies. It is time to release what hurts you so you can receive what is already walking toward you. The person in heaven who loves you deeply is guiding your path. They are arranging a divine meeting for you, a soul encounter that will happen sooner than you think. They need you to be ready, emotionally open and spiritually aligned. There are only 3 minutes left in the spiritual window that opened for you today. 3 minutes for this vibration to settle in your heart, 3 minutes for this message to be absorbed by your soul, and 3 minutes before something shifts around you. Don't ignore the pull you are feeling. It is heaven itself touching your spirit. As you continue reading, the person in heaven who loves you is standing even closer now. Their presence is gentle, but the urgency in their spirit is strong. They know you have been carrying unanswered questions in your heart about your love life, about someone's intentions, about why everything suddenly shifted without warning. They saw all of it, and today they are guiding you toward a truth that will save your heart from breaking again. You have been ignoring your own intuition for too long, the feeling you get late at night, the ache in your chest when you think about someone pulling away, that sudden silence that doesn't make sense. These are not random moments. They are spiritual alerts, alarms from heaven trying to reach you before things went too far. This divine message is the final attempt to protect you. Heaven says that someone in your life is wearing a mask. They show affection in one moment and withdraw the next. They talk about a future but don't walk toward it. They promise change but remain the same. Each time you believe them, a small part of your heart grows tired. The person in heaven sees everything. They see the conversations behind your back, the doubts that someone has about you, the promises made to multiple people, the secrets hidden, the feelings suppressed. They see the truth you have sensed but did not want to admit. And today, heaven is revealing it so you can finally walk into a love that honors your soul. The person in heaven can't watch you fall for someone's mixed energy anymore. You deserve a love that feels like peace, not guessing. You deserve a love that stays, not visits. You deserve a love that chooses you, not tests you. And heaven is preparing exactly that for you, someone real, someone steady, someone whose soul was tied to yours long before you were ever born. But before that divine person enters, a distraction is trying to hold on to you, a test, a temptation, a familiar pattern. Someone with charming words but unstable intentions. Someone who reaches out when they need comfort but disappears when it's time to show commitment. They care, yes, but not in a way that your destiny requires. Heaven will never let the wrong person stay in your life for too long, but they need your cooperation, your awareness, and for your heart to be awake. The person you love in heaven is whispering right now, please don't repeat the same lesson. Don't go through the same heartbreak. Don't give your soul to someone who is not strong enough to hold it. Their love for you didn't fade with distance, it became deeper, purer, eternal. That is why they are stepping in today, because your heart is at risk of repeating a painful cycle. My child, my beloved, there is a message coming toward you, slowly, emotionally, hesitantly. Someone on earth is preparing to reveal something to you, something that will change how you see your past and how you walk into your future. It will expose what was hidden, clarify what was confusing, and release what has been trapping your spirit. Heaven sees that this message is connected to your destiny. It will reveal a truth you were not ready to face earlier, but now heaven says you are strong enough, your spirit is prepared, your path is opening, and your heart is ready for alignment. Your heart is being chosen. Someone's soul is moving toward yours with the purest intentions. Heaven has approved this connection, but you must create space by releasing what was only holding you back. Someone from your past is still spiritually attached to you, their energy lingers around you like an unfinished sentence. Sometimes you feel them thinking about you, sometimes you sense their regret. Sometimes you feel their name rising in your mind for no reason. These are not coincidences. They are spiritual signals. But heaven says, do not go backward. Do not reopen what hurt you. Do not trust what broke you. Your next love will not look like your last love. Your next chapter will not repeat your last pain. Your next blessing will not resemble your last disappointment. Someone is coming toward you with a love that will calm your soul instead of confusing it. They will bring stability, clarity, honesty, and healing. Their presence will feel like the answer to every silent prayer you whispered during your darkest nights. They will not force you to chase love, they will meet you halfway, showing up, choosing you every day, every moment, every breath. Heaven says this divine connection is closer than you think. It's already forming in the unseen. Threads of destiny are moving, timelines are shifting, and someone's heart is awakening toward you right now. The person in heaven is guiding both of you toward each other, protecting the path, clearing blocks, and removing distractions. But before this beautiful meeting happens, heaven must separate you from someone who is not good for your spirit, someone who brings confusion, not clarity, and whose presence drains your peace more than it adds to your joy. Heaven says, let them go. As you read these words, something in your heart is recognizing the truth. Something in your soul is shifting, and something in your spirit is awakening. These feelings are not random, they are spiritual confirmations. Your love life is about to change dramatically, and heaven is asking you to prepare, open your heart, release the past, trust the signs, listen to your intuition, and stay aligned with the message your loved one in heaven is trying to give you. As you read these words, your energy is shifting. Heaven is opening a path for you that was closed for a long time. The person in heaven who loves you is closer now. Their presence is warm, protective, and full of emotion. They have been waiting for the right moment to speak through me, and today that moment has arrived with divine timing. They want you to know that your heart has been crying silently. Even when you laughed, they saw the ache underneath. Even when you tried to be strong, they saw the exhaustion in your soul. Even when you pretended to move on, they saw how you held on to someone who didn't hold you back with the same strength. This message is heaven's way of telling you that your silent suffering is over. You have been carrying emotional weight that was never meant to belong to you. You gave love where you received confusion. You gave loyalty where you received inconsistency. You gave patience where you received delay. Each time you hoped things would change, the universe whispered, "Not this person. This is not your final love. You've been spiritually exhausted, not because you are weak, but because you've been fighting battles that were never yours to fight. You tried to fix someone's brokenness with pieces of your heart. You tried to heal someone who didn't want to heal themselves. You tried to love someone who only knew how to take, not give. Heaven is stepping in now because your heart cannot keep stretching like this. Something in your love life is shifting, something big, something unexpected. The person in heaven wants you to be prepared, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and energetically. There is a truth coming to you soon, a confession, a revelation, a sudden message from someone you never expected. This truth will change the path ahead. Heaven does not want you blindsided, they want you aware, protected, aligned. You have tolerated far too much in love. You have accepted half love for too long. You have believed in someone's potential over their actions. But now, destiny is taking over. Heaven is removing the people who drain you and bringing in the person who will cherish you. Here is someone on earth right now thinking about you deeply. You feel their energy, sometimes you feel their thoughts touching your spirit. You sense their emotions even when they say nothing. This is not your imagination. It's a soul awakening, a spiritual pull, a connection heaven is forming quietly behind the scenes. This person is different. Their soul is pure, their intentions are real, their energy is stable. But they cannot come toward you fully until you release the person whose inconsistency has been blocking your destiny. Heaven is waiting for you to let go before they bring in what is truly yours. The delay in your love life was not rejection. It was protection. Heaven was protecting you from heartbreak deeper than the one you already know. They were shielding you from building a life with someone who would have broken you emotionally, from giving your future to someone who didn't even treat your present with respect. Heaven says you deserve a love that feels like home, a love that doesn't make you overthink, doesn't make you anxious, doesn't make you question your worth. A love that recognizes your soul, honors your heart, and commits with the same intensity you give. My child, my beloved, this is why heaven is in a hurry today. This is why they said 3 minutes left, because something is happening in the spiritual world right now, something that will ripple into your physical world soon. A timeline is shifting, a connection is forming, a truth is rising, and heaven doesn't want you unprepared. Someone you loved deeply, someone who passed on, has been watching your love life with the softest eyes. They see what you cannot see, they hear what you cannot hear. They know who is loyal to you and who only pretends. They know whose heart aligns with yours and whose heart drains your spirit. That is why they asked me, Archangel Michael, to deliver this urgent message: your next love is blessed, your next chapter is protected, and your next connection is divinely chosen. But you must stop giving chances to someone who only gives excuses. Someone is secretly jealous of your heart. Someone from your past senses you are moving on emotionally. They feel you pulling away, stepping into your power, and heaven is lifting you into a new chapter. They will try to pull you back, not because they love you, but because they fear losing the comfort of your love. Do not fall for the sudden attention, the sudden affection, the sudden, I miss you. These are not signs of change, they are signs of panic. Heaven says their return is a test, not a blessing. The person meant for you will not need to be reminded of your value, they will see it instantly, respect it naturally, and honor it wholeheartedly. Heaven is guiding this person toward you even now. The person in heaven is smiling because they know what is coming, the love heaven has written for you, the miracle that is on its way, the joy that has been waiting for years to reach you. As you read this next part, something inside you is awakening that has been quiet for too long. You are feeling emotions that were buried, truths you avoided, whispers you ignored because heaven is finally opening the spiritual door that was locked. And once it opens, it never closes the same way again. Your destiny partner is someone whose soul mirrors yours. They will see the universe when they look into your eyes, feel peace in your presence, and protect your heart like sacred treasure. They will never make you beg for loyalty, attention, or clarity. This person is not far, their path is moving toward yours. Heaven is adjusting timelines, shifting energies, removing people, closing old doors, and opening new ones, all to bring this connection into your life at the perfect moment. Hold on to this truth: your love story is not over, it's just beginning, and it will be better than anything you've experienced before. The pain you endured was preparation, not punishment. The 3-minute urgency is real, a spiritual window opened when you first read this message. During this window, energies around your love life are rearranging. Someone will show their true intentions, reveal their real feelings, expose their hidden truth, and another person will move toward you unexpectedly. Heaven is orchestrating everything. Nothing happening now is random, coincidence, or accidental. You are being placed exactly where your destiny needs you to be. If your heart feels heavy, emotional, or strangely awakened right now, this is heaven confirming the message. They are touching your spirit, aligning your path, and guiding your next steps. As you enter this next part, your heart is beginning to sense a truth that your mind has not yet fully comprehended. Heaven is pulling back the veil slowly, gently, but with urgency. The person in heaven who loves you is guiding your emotions right now, helping you feel what you need to feel and release what you must release. They are whispering to your soul, please listen, please trust, and please don't go back to what hurt you. Their voice carries a softness shaped by love but a firmness shaped by experience. They saw the heartbreak you endured, the betrayal you ignored, and the red flags you avoided because your heart loved too deeply. Now they want to protect you before anything repeats. Someone's intentions around you are not pure. They want your time but not your future, they want your presence but not your commitment, they want your heart but not the responsibility that comes with it. This imbalance has been draining your soul for too long. It's time to rise above it. Your spirit already knows this because lately, you've been feeling disconnected from them. Their energy feels distant, their words feel empty, their promises feel recycled, their affection feels inconsistent. These are not signs of destiny, they are signs of detachment. The person in heaven is revealing something powerful: the person you think you love is not the person who is meant to love you next. What you feel for them is attachment, not alignment. What you feel is longing, not destiny. What you feel is habit, not divine agreement. Heaven is clearing this attachment because a higher soul connection is waiting for you, someone whose energy will fit into your life like a missing piece you didn't even know you were searching for. This new person is not coming to replace what you lost, they are coming to awaken what you never received. Heaven says the person in heaven has seen this new soul approaching you from the spiritual realm. Their energy is bright, strong, faithful, and deeply connected to your future purpose. They are not someone who will drain you, they will elevate you. They are not someone who will leave you confused, they will make things clear without you asking. But before this blessed connection can enter, heaven must remove the emotional obstacles blocking the way, the biggest obstacle right now being your attachment to someone who cannot offer you what heaven has written for your life. The person in heaven is showing me a vision, a door you keep knocking on that, every time it opens, leads to the same pain. You keep hoping they'll change, you keep waiting for consistency, you keep believing their apologies. But heaven says your heart deserves more, your destiny deserves more, your future deserves more. You have outgrown them spiritually, and heaven will not allow you to shrink to fit inside their world any longer. This is why everything feels off. This is why conversations feel empty, this is why the connection feels forced. Your soul is being pulled in a new direction. The person in heaven has been fighting for your love life from the spiritual realm. They are protecting you from heartbreak you cannot yet see, redirecting you towards someone who will love you with the intensity your heart always offered. They are guiding your spirit toward a person whose intentions match your emotional depth. This urgency you feel, the 3-minute spiritual alarm, is real. Heaven is shifting the energy around you swiftly. A revelation is coming, a confession is coming, a sudden truth is coming, and heaven wants your heart steady and ready for it. You may feel emotional while reading this. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel like something inside you is breaking or softening. That is not sadness, it is release, healing. It is your soul letting go of what was never meant to stay. Heaven wants you to know you will not end up alone. You will not be forgotten. You will not be abandoned. You will not be unloved. Your destiny partner is real, and they are moving toward you faster than you realize. I, Archangel Michael, am clearing the path between you and your divinely chosen partner. I am removing people who take from you without giving back. I am cutting spiritual cords that have drained your strength. I am exposing truths that were hidden to protect your heart from future wounds. The person in heaven is showing me a moment where something is going to happen soon, a shift, a message, sudden contact. A strange coincidence that will feel unreal but will make everything in this message make sense. Heaven has been preparing this sign for you for a long time. Do not fall for the sudden attention, the sudden affection, the sudden, "I miss you." These are not signs of change, they are signs of panic. Their return is a test, not a blessing. The person meant for you will not need to be reminded of your value. They will see it instantly, respect it naturally, honor it wholeheartedly. And heaven is guiding this person toward you even now. The person in heaven is smiling because they know what is coming, the love heaven has written for you, the miracle that is on its way, the joy that has been waiting years to reach you. As you read this next part, something inside you is awakening that has been quiet for too long. You are feeling emotions that were buried, truths you avoided, and whispers you ignored because heaven is finally opening the spiritual door that was locked. And once it opens, it never closes the same way again. The person in heaven who loves you dearly is standing right behind your spirit as you read. They are touching the energy around your shoulders, shaping your strength, guiding your heart, and urging you not to repeat the cycle that has exhausted your soul. Heaven says the reason your love life has felt confusing is that you have been trying to build a future with someone who never planned to offer you one. You kept hoping they would change. You kept believing their words over their actions. You kept forgiving what broke you because your heart is pure and loves deeply. But heaven says your purity should not be used against you. The person in heaven sees everything, the conversations behind your back, the doubt someone has about you, the promises made to multiple people, the secrets hidden, the feelings repressed. They see the truth you have sensed but couldn't admit. And today heaven is revealing it so you can finally walk into a love that honors your soul. There is someone whose energy is not aligned with yours anymore. Even if you love them, even if you're attached, even if you're comfortable, the truth is that your spirit has outgrown theirs. And heaven will never keep you in a place that limits your growth. This is why everything has felt stuck, heavy, slow. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. Someone new is stepping into your timeline. Their soul has been circling yours for months, waiting for the moment heaven would allow the connection to activate. This person will feel strangely familiar, like you've met them before in another lifetime. Your spirits are not strangers. Your hearts recognize each other, even before your minds understand. Heaven is preparing this person for you. They are going through changes too, ending something, realizing truths, healing wounds, gaining clarity. You are both being aligned slowly, carefully, and divinely. And when heaven brings you together, the connection will feel natural, peaceful, fated. The person in heaven wants you to stop settling for someone who gives you pieces of their heart when heaven wants to give you a complete love. You deserve consistency, not confusion, devotion, not doubt, someone who chooses you loudly, boldly, proudly. The confusion you feel around someone right now is not a lack of clarity, it is a warning. Heaven uses discomfort to redirect your path. When your spirit feels uneasy, it is not overthinking, it is divine intuition. You have ignored it many times before, but this time heaven is insisting you listen. There is a reason you don't feel safe with certain people anymore. Your soul has detected something your mind hasn't processed yet, a shift, a hidden truth, a mismatch of intentions. Heaven sees it. The person in heaven sees it. And they want you to distance yourself before the storm grows stronger. Someone's energy around you is not clean, not pure, not loyal. They smile, but their heart hides things. They care but not enough. They stay connected but for the wrong reasons. They don't want to lose you, but they don't want to commit either. This half-love is damaging your soul and delaying your destiny. Heaven is asking you to release attachments created from loneliness, fear, or habit. You are entering a divine chapter where you can no longer carry energies that are not aligned with your purpose. Your heart needs space for the person heaven is sending. The one who will not treat you like an option. The person in heaven who loves you has been watching your heart break quietly. They saw the nights you cried into your pillow so no one could hear. They saw the days you forced a smile because you didn't want anyone to worry. They saw the moments you felt abandoned, forgotten, unimportant, and they cried too. They carried that pain with you from the other side. But now they are stepping forward to protect you. This urgent message is heaven's final attempt to stop you from loving someone who doesn't love you the way you deserve. You are about to step into a connection so deep, so spiritual, so beautiful that the person in heaven wants nothing to block it, not fear, not doubt, not the past. Your destiny partner is someone whose soul mirrors yours. Someone who will see the universe when they look into your eyes. Someone who will feel peace in your presence. Someone who will protect your heart like sacred treasure, who will never make you beg for loyalty, attention, or clarity. This person is not far, their path is moving toward yours. Heaven is adjusting timelines, shifting energies, removing people, closing old doors, and opening new ones, all to bring this connection into your life at the perfect moment. The person in heaven wants you to hold on to this truth: your love story is not over, it's just beginning. And it will be better than anything you've experienced before. The pain you endured was preparation, not punishment. The 3-minute urgency is real. A spiritual window opened when you first read this message. During this window, energies around your love life are rearranging. Someone will show their true intentions, someone will reveal their real feelings, someone will expose their hidden truth, and another person will move toward you unexpectedly. Heaven is orchestrating everything. Nothing happening now is random. Nothing is coincidence, nothing is accidental. You are being placed exactly where your destiny needs you to be. If your heart is feeling heavy, emotional, or strangely awakened right now, this is heaven confirming the message. They are touching your spirit. They are aligning your path. They are guiding your next steps. As you enter this next part, your heart is beginning to sense a truth that your mind has not yet fully grasped. Heaven is pulling back the veil slowly but urgently. The person in heaven who loves you is guiding your emotions right now, helping you feel what you need to feel and release what you must release. They are whispering to your soul, please listen. Trust and don't go back to what hurt you. Their voice carries softness shaped by love but firmness shaped by experience. They saw the heartbreak you endured, the betrayal you ignored, the red flags you avoided because your heart loved too deeply. Now they want to protect you before anything repeats. Heaven says someone's intentions around you are not pure. They want your time but not your future. They desire your presence but not your commitment. They want your heart but not the responsibility that comes with it. And this imbalance has been draining your soul for too long. It's time to rise above it. Heaven is asking you to release attachments formed from loneliness, fear, or habit. You are entering a divine chapter where you can no longer carry energies that are not aligned with your purpose. Your heart needs space for the person heaven is sending, one who will not treat you like an option. As the beautiful, loving presence of the one who watches over you draws near, know that they are with you each step of the way on this transformative journey. Your love story is unfolding, and heaven is ensuring that it will be better than you could have imagined. Trust in this divine plan.